craziness, craziness. And I'm not sure why that happens. Everyone says, oh, you ground. Sure. We ground. A little spell. Sage, smudge, whatever you want to use. We're going to have a discussion one time about the word smudge. Granted, I do have Native American ancestry, grandfather, great-grandfather. They would be considered horse whisperers. And so welcome to Channeled Messages with Sandra. It's not like spirituality with Sandra. Today we're doing Virgo. If you're following for group at 6 o'clock, allergies still, they don't go away. Once you've been, what's a good way of saying that? Once you've been assaulted with allergies, they just don't really go away. Anyway, so for group, yes, we're doing the animal communication class, answering questions. I might do that here too. I'll leave that, guys, up to you. Okay. Virgo. This is your season. I picked, and then one deck came up. I got the Draconis because I love the Draconis. I just love that deck. And I know it reminds a couple of Virgos that I know of when I used to teach classes in my office. So let's get started. Always open to questions, not for topics. For topics. and you know, it's always nice to like, subscribe, and share. The kind thing to do. If you resonate, if you enjoyed, if you got something out of it. These are general readings. Take what resonates. They're general readings. Potato chips. I'm telling you, I'm having one of those days. Take what resonates. Sometimes we listen because it's meant for a friend of ours, and we just hear it. Hi. All right, we're starting. Oh. Draconis first. This is the Ten of Wands. Now, what do we know about tens? Tens are usually leaving one cycle, moving on to another. Tens prepare us. Nines also, but 10, and it's not just in cards. These numbers for the numerology, this goes across the board. If you're picking up and you see a dime or anything with a 10 on it, you keep passing houses or addresses with 10s in it, even if it's 2710, but you keep noticing the 10, or your attention is drawn that way. Yeah, I see here, but the camera's a little too far away, so I can't always read what's on the bottom. When we do the Q&A, I'll move it closer. This is, some of you are just chained down, and this is not all by your own hands and by your own doing. So what do we know what we need to do, want to do? Hopefully, you could go, or I can go, anyone can go a lifetime and never truly address their issues, the triggers, the haunts, harms. That's what ties us down. Yeah, people tie us down also. This is chained. It's not even just tied, because, you know, some of the cards do have the imagery of tied, ribbons. Unchain yourself. Find a way. This is not to say get a divorce. This is not to say to break up with somebody or quit your job. We always prepare prior to something that big. Always prepare. We make sure, if it's a relationship, make sure we did our part. Make sure we communicated properly. There's tons of things on the allergies on YouTube, and even with some of the therapists, social workers on YouTube. Use your judgment and discernment, but they help with having questions prior to leaving an environment or prior to leaving a relationship, a dissolution of a relationship. Again, whether it's a person or it's a job or something else. This is prepare to leave. It is prepare to leave. Perhaps you're thinking about moving. Let's see what another card says. Ooh. Whatever it is, it's emotional. That's the Nine of Cups. This is digging deep. That's digging deep for whatever bothered you. Dig deep. We can, I say it all the time, we can go a whole lifetime and not truly explore the shadow side, not truly explore 4 years old and this was done. We can. But if you want to change the soul effect, and even your perception here now, it doesn't matter if this is a simulation, a realm, a world, it doesn't matter. We're still experiencing it. But this card brings joy. The freedom will bring joy. I've had clients where the relationship was difficult, but they obviously, if it's a woman or a man, they don't want to leave the relationship with the children, or there's big family and there is enough family, they're comfortable. If they left the relationship, it would be they would be destitute, hard. It would be very, very hard, and everyone would just be crazy. So a lot of people stay in relationships for those reasons. When we do the work, a lot of people don't like that. Say it another way. Think of another way of doing it. But when we change our perspective, we get joy in the midst of chaos, in the midst of sadness. We can find the joy. Okay. We also picked the crystal deck. See, here we go. 8 of Swords. But that's with the ribbon on lower polarity. She, the energy, it's the energy of the card, is not completely there. It feels fluffy. It feels disconnected, disjointed. The first card is what? You're holding yourself back. However, there's a lot of outside influence. This is discover what it is, why. It's like somebody dating narcissists or abusers. So sometimes they hide it, so it's not always easy to see. But the more we know ourselves, they are so easy to spot. I mean, a true psychopath, perhaps not as much, but the average narcissistic tendencies. I'm not diagnosing anyone. I'm not a clinician, but this is definitely know thyself, and it will bring joy. This card on lower polarity is you're a lot freer than you think, a lot freer, but it still on lower polarity represents disharmony, because the 8s are harmony. Yeah, I can see some people writing in, but I can't, it's too far away, so I can't read it. Okay, let's see. We also did a fairy card for Virgos. So it's stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. This reading today is definitely, absolutely exploring self. Oh, yeah, that's the air conditioning if you hear the sound. This is definitely exploring self. Meditate, contemplate. If prayer is your thing, then do that. But to me, prayer is meditation. Yeah, we get wish lists. You know, I pray somebody gets better, feels better. I wish my car would get better. You know, there's tons of things that we put in a wish. But that's the same thing. We send it out. Stargazing is daydreaming. Daydreaming is your intuition. That's your second, third, fourth, fifth self, if you will. That's all working together. Okay. Virgo, right now, all I'm seeing is you have to do the work. You have to just do the work. There is joy there for you. This is take your time, explore what you really, truly want, what your desires are, how to get it, how to achieve that. Do another card in Two of Pentacles, the crystal deck. Two of Pentacles, a lower polarity. This is put it down. It's put it down. Too many choices, too many too many cooks in the kitchen. We don't have to listen to everyone's opinion. It's nice to ask sometimes. I'll ask a friend or two. This is rest. This is rest. Get to know thyself. Heal thyself. Because it always ends with joy. Our perception ends with joy. But we have to change it. We have to move along. Okay, next card. Okay, so we have another earth sign, Taurus, as the Hierophant. Again, low polarity. This is break tradition, break the rules, break it. Again, please listen to the beginning if you haven't already. We don't leave a relationship, a job. There's one thing about safety. There's another thing about mental safety. But we don't leave anything without fully exploring if it can be fixed, if it can be healed, if we can work together. And if you cannot leave, then this reading tells you how to accomplish staying sane. And we do that by going within. But this is leave some thoughts behind. Don't let the thoughts run around unsupervised in your head. We all do it. Most everyone. Okay. All right. Virgo, you're good. It's a little reading. I'm going to definitely, after I do the class in group with the animal communication, this week I will definitely come on here and we'll start those type of classes, mini ones, because they're in a membership. So I can't do the full class here, but we'll do mini. I'll answer the questions. The comments don't stay, so if you want to comment when it's up officially, what you would like to learn about animal communication, or what you would like to hear, what you would like me to answer, especially regarding horses, but any animal communication. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much for joining. If you resonate with anything, please share, like, kindly like, share. You're welcome to leave a comment. Do it on the official one because it doesn't show up. I don't know why. Go take care of yourselves. Enjoy life whenever possible. It's hard enough. Go and enjoy. There's that word again, joy. Find the joy. Find the beauty. Go play. Oh, I think they changed it again. Oh, that's my screen. I told you I'm having a day. All right. Have a good week. Have a good hours. Yes, I'd like to stop, please.